All right, let's cut the crap. You're here because you felt that gut-wrenching drop, right? That moment when a winning streak turns into a nosedive and your account balance bleeds red. 10 losses in a row sound like a nightmare. For most, it's game over, account blown, dreams shattered. But what if I told you you could stare down 10 straight losses and still be in the game, ready to fight another day? Stick with me, because what I'm about to share isn't just a strategy. It's your trading survival kit. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this before the market teaches it to you the hard way. When we first step into this trading arena, man, it's intoxicating. Those first few wins, pure adrenaline. You think, I've got this, technical analysis, indicators, I'm a genius, especially when beginner's luck hits or the market's just handing out freebies. You feel invincible. Trading's easy money, you whisper to yourself. But then, reality bites. Hard. 1 loss. Okay, unlucky. 2 losses. 3 straight losses. And that cold knot of panic starts tightening in your stomach. You scream internally, my analysis was perfect, why am I still losing? And then the day comes, a devastating losing streak. 5, 7, 10 consecutive losses. It's not about bad calls anymore. The market simply isn't playing your game. And the worst part, your account is either vaporized or so crippled, you don't even have the will to log back in. Sound familiar? If it does, you're not alone. But being common doesn't make it right. Here's the raw truth the gurus don't tell you. Trading is a game of probability. A brutal, unforgiving game of probability. No matter how god-tier your strategy is, whether you're a Wall Street veteran or a rookie with a Robinhood account, losing streaks are guaranteed, inevitable, unavoidable. So the question isn't how to never lose. The real question, the one that separates the survivors from the casualties, is how do you survive the losses? And the answer, my friends, lies in a skill so deceptively simple, yet it holds the very lifeblood of your trading account: capital management. Risk allocation. Forget it, and one bad week can wipe you off the map. Master it, and you can take 10 punches from Mike Tyson in his prime and still be standing ready to analyze, adapt, and seize the next opportunity. Let's paint a picture. You've got a $10,000 account. Scenario A, the gambler. You risk a modest 10% per trade. That's $1,000 on the line. Sounds manageable. 5, just 5 losses in a row, and bam, half your account is gone. $5,000 vanished. Now to get back to your starting point, you don't need to make 50%. You need to make a 100% return on your remaining capital. Good luck with that pressure cooker, both technically and mentally. You're basically trying to climb Mount Everest with one lung. Scenario B, the survivor. That's you after this video. Same $10,000, but you risk only 1% per trade. That's $100. If you lose 10 trades in a row, 10. What's the damage? $1,000. Just 10% of your capital. You still have $9,000 in the chamber. Your psychology bruised maybe, but not broken. Your chance to recover and thrive, still 100% intact. That, my friends, is why capital management isn't just important. It's non-negotiable for survival. Is this making sense? If you've ever felt that account anxiety, hit that like button. Let me know I'm speaking your language. And if you know someone, anyone who's gambling their future away in the markets, share this video. You might just save them a world of pain. Seriously. So how do we make this practical? It's not rocket science, it's discipline. The golden rule, the one every seasoned pro lives by, is the 1% to 2% risk rule per trade. $1,000 account max loss per trade, $10, $20, $10,000 account max loss per trade, $100, $200, $100, $1,000 account. You get the picture. Let's say you're trading Apple AAPL. Current price, $170. You're going long. Your analysis tells you to put your stop loss at $165. That's a $5 risk per share. You have a $20,000 account. You're sticking to the 1% risk rule. 1% of $20,200 maximum acceptable loss for this trade. So how many shares can you buy? $200 max loss, $5 risk per share. You're 40 shares. That's it. No gut feelings to buy more. No, this one's a sure thing. Just cold hard math. This calculation before every single trade is your shield. Many new traders, bless their hearts, make a fatal mistake. Revenge trading and oversizing. They lose, they feel the sting, and they think, I gotta make it back fast. So what do? Double down, triple down. I had a buddy, sharp guy, knew his charts, turned a $10,000 account into dust in one afternoon, trying to win back a $200 loss. Started small, then the red mist descended. Each loss fueled a bigger, more desperate next trade. 5 trades later, account gone. I asked him, were you trading to build wealth, or were you at a Vegas casino? Have you ever asked yourself that? I'll tell you I wasn't immune. Early in my career, trading gold, 7 losses in a row, each one a punch to the gut. I told myself, next one's gotta be it. And I did the classic dumbass move, cranked up my position size. In 2 days, my $3,000 account was gasping for air at under $200. I felt like a fraud, ashamed, doubting everything, but that pain was a gift. It forced me to stop, to sit down and forge an unbreakable capital management plan. 1% risk, no exceptions. And you know what? I survived. I didn't need monster wins. I just needed to not die a horrible death. Are you ready to make that commitment to yourself? You're probably thinking, okay, I get the math. But what about my mind when I'm 10 trades in the red? This is where the magic of proper capital allocation truly shines. When you know with absolute certainty that any single trade or even a string of 10 trades cannot wipe you out. Something incredible happens. You stay calm. You don't panic sell. You don't revenge trade. You stick to your tested system. You view losses as data, as tuition paid to the market, not as personal failures. A losing streak doesn't define your skill if your capital is protected. It's just the market doing its random dance. If you're disciplined with your risk, you live to trade another day, another week, another year. Remember, you're not trading to be right on this one trade. You're trading to be profitable over the next 100, the next 1,000 trades. The market doesn't care about your PhD or your past wins. It only rewards those who protect their capital and endure. Are you mentally prepared for 10 straight losses? Have you built a capital system so robust it can weather any market hurricane? If not, today is the day you start. Because without that plan, one bad day, one black swan event, and the market will snatch away every dime, every ounce of confidence you've ever built. All right, real talk in the comments below. I want to hear from you. What's the longest losing streak you've ever faced, and how did it make you feel? No shame here. This is Mind of a Trader. We're a community, and we learn from each other's scars. Let's open up that dialogue. So we land here. You've endured 10 losses. With 1% risk per trade, you're down 10%. Your $10,000 is now $9,000. Is it fun? Hell no. But are you out? Not even close. You're still armed with 90% of your financial firepower. You can calmly review your journal, tweak your strategy, and wait for the setups. How priceless is that feeling? While countless others who chased quick riches are now licking their wounds, possibly out of the game forever, you, the disciplined trader, are still on that often turbulent ship navigating. The biggest lesson here, it's not about who analyzes better or predicts more accurately. It's about who protects their damn account from the inevitable storms. Trading isn't a sprint to get rich. It's a marathon of survival. Each trade is a brick. Can you build a fortress that withstands the gales, or will you run out of bricks after the first gust? So if today you face a string of losses, don't panic. Ask yourself, did I stick to my capital allocation plan? Did I violate my max risk per trade? Did I maintain my trading discipline? If the answer is yes to all three, even amidst losses, you are on the right path. Losing streaks are normal. You only truly fail when you lose all your capital, all your discipline, and all your belief in yourself. Treat these losing streaks as an integral part of your journey. You don't need to win every battle to win the war. And to win that war, capital management is your most trusted general. If you remember only one thing from this entire video, let it be this: capital management is for survival, not for getting rich quick. And every single day you survive in this market is a day you step closer to consistent success. Thank you truly for sticking with me to the very end. I know this journey isn't easy. It's lonely, it's brutal, it tests your patience and your sanity every single day. But you are not alone. There are thousands of us like you, like me, learning to master ourselves amidst these wild market waves. If these insights resonated, if you felt that aha moment, then you're going to want to subscribe to Mind of a Trader and hit that notification bell, because we're just scratching the surface. In our upcoming videos, we'll dive even deeper into crafting your personalized capital management fortress, the psychological game plan for recovering from drawdowns, forging an ironclad mindset when the market tests your limits. Each video another stone in your foundation for long-term trading mastery. Let's walk this path together, slow, steady, and strong. Let's learn to survive, learn to persevere, and ultimately learn to win the sustainable way. Thank you again. I'm your host name, from Mind of a Trader, and I'll see you in the next one. There's so much more incredible insight waiting for you.